It's a great day to play. We're back. Whether you're joining us for the first time or you're coming back and revisiting, thank you so much. Don't forget, you belong here. You're loved here. You're cared for here. Now, we've been branching off. We've been listening to other stuff. And one of the rabbit holes that we've gone down has been BTS. And I want to say that it's been an interesting journey. And I think that the reason that it's probably been one of my most interesting journeys is because I think sometimes here in America, we forget about the cultural differences that we have from country to country. And that oftentimes there's a reason that we, even as Americans, get stereotyped the way that we do. Because there are things that I think that we do or say here that are completely acceptable that aren't necessarily acceptable in other places, or that just come off wrong in other places. And there's a language barrier, I think, to add it on top of it. Now, the reason I say all that is because my first video that I did, I think that like there was a lot of hate for that. And then the second video I did, there was also a little bit for that. And that's unfortunate because, again, I'm very, very interested in continuing to learn about this, and my musical background actually probably aligns more with this than it does with some of the other things that we listen to. So what we're going to be doing today, though, is there's a remix of Butter. I actually had some other stuff planned. Somebody gave me a list. Quite a few people said, if you're looking to do more of the stuff that has feeling to it, here are some songs. And somebody put together a pretty comprehensive list of where I should start with them to hear some of their other stuff, to turn the closed captioning on, to be able to read what's happening, because obviously they wouldn't be in English. And we're going to be starting that journey this week. But then when I went to do that, I just realized that there was a remix of Butter that came out. So I think we're like, we have to, if it just came out, we have to do this one first. I'm super interested. I have heard nothing but, it's so funny because I hadn't heard them. And now like I keep hearing Butter and Dynamite like on different playlists and stuff that I have on my phone, probably because I've started listening to more of that stuff. So they're showing up. But super excited about it. Let's see what happens with this and how they change it up. I don't know how you make that song really any different, but let's check her out. Let's give her a look-see. This song got me dancing the first time too.
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover. Don't pop like trouble, breaking into your heart like that. Cool shade stunner, yeah, owe it all to my mother. Hot like summer, yeah, I'm making you sweat like that. Break it down.
All right, so we got a little bit of a kind of like a synthesized chord progression going on in the vocals, which is cool. This just seems like they're just having fun. Like, look at dudes in the background just like chilling on a chair, like with his legs open. They're just having fun here. Like, I like when you get to see people's like real personalities, and they probably just told them, hey, go in a room and just like do what you would do, and then they got to go in and have fun. One of the things I wanted to talk about, because I do read the comments, one of the things that I want to talk about from a previous video that I think was important for somebody to point out, and I agree, is that I had made the comment about like them looking feminine, about some of them looking feminine, and like I don't mean that in a bad way. Like that's one thing that you have to understand, but at the same point in time, I think their point was like masculinity is very, very different from country to country, so that is a very American perceived view to have, and I don't disagree with that. I actually find it fascinating how different cultures look and feel and interact, and how the cultural differences are. So it's very, very cool, because it's also an eye-opener in the way that we learn about each other, that like this could by all definitions not be the definition of masculinity here, but is something that might be sought after in terms of masculinity in Korea. So like I just find it absolutely fascinating. So thank you guys. Keep leaving your comments. I really, really appreciate it. They're just having fun, seriously. His hair matches the background here. They do such an amazing job with color. I've said this in the other videos. I love the color aspects. I love how much they do. I like the aesthetic here. Just very, very cool and very, very fun in this. So much fun. I've heard this song quite a few times since the first time I heard it. So like now it sticks with me now. Um I still like one of the things I think is amazing because somebody was like, a lot of the culture does tend to look like younger just because of the way they are. Like it's one of the comments that I made is it's crazy because like we always try to look. We in American culture, I feel like want to look older for some reason. I don't know why that is. Why we drive to do that. Like especially in professional environments, right? Like you feel like you can't be taken seriously unless you look older. And I think that this like kind of breaks the mold and why it's maybe so hard for some Americans to deal with because like it's hard for us to compute, like, why would people want to look younger? I still do feel like somebody said they were all 23 to 28. I still do feel like the majority of them look far younger than what they are, but that's also awesome because when you get 40 to 50 years old, you also look a lot younger, which is cool. So they're just hanging out in front of the camera. Look at the guys in the background. He's just on the phone. Guys just kicking back there. Some breakdancing going on. How fun would this be? How fun would this be? I think that everybody can appreciate everybody that's music or anybody that's ever wanted a musical career. You know, you always look at like you look at the end result and you're like, how cool would it be to be? And there is a tremendous amount of work that went in for them to get here. And from what everybody told me about the way that it is in terms of like how you get involved in a group like this, like being submitted to it at such a young age and then having to go through you know a process of getting accepted and then you go through like this training process and they pick people from there. Like it's just hours and hours and hours and hours and hours to be able to do this. But like how fun would it be like once you get there to just be able to kind of just like be around, just smile and just like like joke a little bit and just kind of like screw off a little bit and still like just make this hit ass video. How cool would that be? I also just love like I love the somebody else mentioned I love the just kind of like the retro look and the style they have going on. It's such a cool look and dynamic. But like just really I think it fits really well to some of the color patterns and stuff that they keep in their music and just kind of the fun of it as well. I still love it. Sometimes you see faces and it's like I still can't imagine this voice here. So cool. Army is definitely behind them when they say so. Good, bad, or indifferent, man. Like I am learning that really quick. It's something like a lot of artists have, and obviously them being the number one, they have a lot of them. But it's amazing how far people will go for like their favorite musicians and stuff like that. It's really cool, but sometimes it's scary. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm so glad that somebody turned me on to them, and I know that I haven't gotten into their deeper stuff yet, but I found them at a moment when I needed just something happy in my life, and I know it sucks that they had to like do songs like this to come to the American like side and be taken seriously here. But at the same point in time, like even if what you could do is provide a good feeling and like and do it, that's still something that's worth something. And I think that that's opening people up to more of their music. No different than what I'm going to start doing is going through some of their other stuff. I think that that really opens people up. And sometimes we have to get to the destination first to be able to go back and allow people to come with us. Oh, it says there's, I was like, wait, it still says there's stuff left. Seriously, they're just like messing around and they just record them doing it. That's so fun. That's fun. That was fun, guys. Again, nobody's making light of it. Like they've done such a great job, and it's so good, and it's so catchy. Really, really good. Thank you all so much. One of the things that I want to do too here is I want to also do. There's supposed to be like a mini documentary that somebody sent me that's supposed to be really, really good. That would give me a better background of them. So I really want to watch that as well. And then I'm gonna start getting into some of the deeper songs of theirs that would make you feel. And I'm hoping that you guys will still join on that journey, because I know that for some people they might not care as much about like having to read subtitles and stuff like that. But part of this is about growing, different cultures and different audiences and being able to kind of see things from other points of view. So I'm really, really excited about it. Thank you all so much. Really, really appreciate it. If you want to continue down the journey, please like and subscribe. There's so many different kinds of music that we listen to now. So thank you all so much for being on this so far. If you're looking for some DMCA-free music for your streams so your VODs don't get silenced, so your YouTube videos don't get monetized, you can check out Stream Studios for that. Otherwise, if you haven't been told that you're loved today, don't forget, I love you. You are cared for. You are loved for. You are always welcome here. We're always willing to have the conversation. And last but not least, it was a great day to play. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.